You're watching Drake Queen Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drake Queen Gaming. It's serving me on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you with another Let's Play episode of Tennis Ace, Case Path. So yeah, before we jump into it, just wanted to let y'all know that our Patreon is out for as little as $5. Y'all can help support the channel, get some awesome rewards like permanent access to our community Discord server and full access to upcoming Not Safe for Work videos. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump right back in. Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Alright. Once I've bounced it my usual number of times, I clutch it tightly in my hand, raising my head to look at the court. I can quickly feel my switch flipping on, and, with a quick motion, I toss the ball into the air. I continue to watch as Yuichi and Urushihara hit the ball back and forth, playing at a high intensity from the very start of their match. Part of me can't help being a little surprised. The last time I saw Urushihara play was during the last tournament. Compared to that, 40-30! I'm not just imagining things, am I? Not only Urushihara, but Yuichi as well. But Yuichi, oh yeah, yeah, show's point of view. But Yuichi as well. Both of them have gotten a lot better. If I were just to compare their progress based on the gap between them, it would look like they haven't changed that much, but... yeah, that's not it at way. That's not it at way? That's not it at way? What? That's not it at way. They both improved a ton. Especially Urushihara. Well, he's not holding his own so much as he's hanging on by the skin of his teeth. He's still putting actual pressure on Yuichi. The Urushihara I knew before could never do that. Sure, he managed to do it a little bit when I saw them play at that private club back in April, but that was a fluke more than anything. Yuichi wasn't playing anywhere near his best, and the whole match was frustrating to watch. This time, I can't make any kinds of excuses like that. He's genuinely laying on the pressure. Game Maniki, 5-2. Ugh. Once they finish their 7th game, the two of them head back to the bench to take a quick break. Urushihara slumps onto his seat, grabbing his towel and covering his head with it. Yuichi, on the other hand, stands next to me, merely grabbing the towel I hand out to him and wiping his face. Urushihara's gotten way better, huh? I mean, yeah, it's been months since you last saw him play. I don't think that quite explains it. This is way too big an improvement to come that naturally. Well, we've been playing against each other pretty often, so isn't it normal that he'd get better? Good practice partners make all the difference. And how did you improve that much in this short amount of time? I don't want to be rude, but while you might be a great partner for Urushihara to train, the inverse isn't exactly true. Although I should probably refrain from saying that. I wouldn't want to risk Urushihara overhearing and throwing him off his game. If you say so, it still feels like a huge jump compared to where he was a few months ago. Keisuke's always good. He just needed the experience to keep his cool when things aren't going well. He's a pretty smart guy. If he stays calm, he'll eventually find an opening. It sucks for me, but he's gotten way more annoying to play against than before. Not to mention that his sharp angle shots are pretty killer. If he goads me into an unfavorable position, he can really make me suffer. What? Nothing. Since when have these two gotten so chummy? I remember Yuichi hating the very idea of playing with Urushihara not too long ago. Now he seems to have paid so much attention to the guy that he can notice all these tiny details. It's like, coffee time. Yuichi I know doesn't care about any other players. I doubt he could describe Saya-chan's playstyle as well as he does Urushihara. Damn it, why am I feeling annoyed all of a sudden? Time's up. Whoa, crap, I forgot to drink water. Yuichi tosses his towel back on the bench, grabbing his water bottle and quickly downing a few sips before running back to the court. Despite having lost during his last serve game, Urushihara shows no signs of being nervous or rattled in any way, confidently serving the ball at a really nasty spot, with Yuichi barely managing to tap it back. It seems like his shot placement is also getting sharper as the game goes on. At this rate, I'm not sure if Yuichi will be able to break his serve again. He'll probably still win his set, but it will remain to be seen whether that'll be the case for the next ones. Man, is Urushihara actually going to manage to drag a set into tiebreak today? Well, these thoughts continue to run through my head. I also notice a strange sense of unease bubbling just below the surface every time those two talk to or gesture at each other after a point. Why is that? Game, Haniki 7-5. After Aki announces the end of our 8th set, I immediately let go of my racket, lying down on the ground before my knees have the chance to buckle. God, this is it, right? We're done. Just one more set. No way, you lunatic. My legs feel like they're on fire. Playing 5 sets is already exhausting on a good day, but with Keisuke, every rally feels like it goes on forever. My body is so heavy, it's like I played 3 full set matches all in one. You can't even stand anymore. Urushihara, give it up. Sure I can. Despite it feeling like a huge hurdle, I managed to rise my head just enough to see Keisuke struggling to get back on his feet. Keisuke-san, you look like a newborn deer. To put it mildly. Ah. Keisuke collapses to the floor once again, devolving to a mess of gasping and sweat. Not that I'm all that different at the moment. I didn't win a single set. You've gotten way better, though. You almost won the last 2 sets. Doesn't really count. I have way more stamina than you. I was just trying to outlast you at that point. You're not wrong, but still. I'm not lying when I say he's improved a lot. His backhand has become a lot more consistent, so there aren't any obvious weaknesses to explore. His footwork's improved, his control has also improved, and I feel like every single aspect of his game has gone up a few levels. I mean, even Shuichi was shocked, and he's not exactly the kindest judge when it comes to Keisuke. I forced myself back on my feet, even though a little part of me feels like death right now. That little part would be my legs, the soles of my feet, my lungs, my arms, pretty much all of me. Can we please go home? I can't wait to be out of these clothes. Okay, that's fair. Having climbed down from the umpire chair, Aki and Shuichi quickly make their way to Keisuke, with both of them helping him back on his feet. My feet will not be happy with me tomorrow. You're an idiot for going that hard just days before your competition. What would have happened if one of you ended up getting injured from overworking, idiot? Second now. Coffee time. You're the last person that gets to say that to me. Even I'm more reasonable than that. It's been almost 8 hours. I'm starving. I guess it is true that we've been at it for a while. I won't lie, I'm hungry too. Sorry, Akiyoshi-kun. It's okay, I got to learn a lot watching you. Well, I suppose if there's someone to serve as a template for you, Rishihara really would be the best. Best bet. I thought so too. Keisuke stumbles toward his back, forgoing Shuichi's support after the first few steps. Having already wiped myself a little bit and finished up all the water in my bottle, I offer Keisuke one of my fresh towels once I notice himself rummaging through his bag after something. Oh, thanks, Shuichi. I really thought I'd packed more than a couple of them. That's alright. I don't think either of us expected to spend this long at it. My towels are soaked. Yeah. How about we go out and grab a quick bite to eat? It'll be my treat. You don't need to do that. Please, I insist. I'm already hungry. Watching the two of you play for that long made my body hurt. You need to eat something to get back all the energy you spent. I doubt Yuichi will want to cook once he gets home. That's a good point. In that case, I'm going to need a shower more than ever. You're always going to shower before leaving, don't lie. I don't like being gross and sweaty for that long if I don't have to, okay? In that case, Iniki, you're gonna need a shower too. If we swing by the house right now for you to take a bath, I'm pretty sure you'd never leave. Yeah, I was thinking of just that. That was surprisingly painless. I thought you'd kick and scream about hating showering here. It's only me and Keisuke, I'm fine in that case. Since when have you been so okay with showering with Rishihara? Shuichi mumbles something that I can't quite make out, but I don't really feel like asking him about it right now. My number one priority is getting out of these clothes and getting some hot water on me ASAP. Can you lend me your shampoo, Keisuke? I didn't bring any. Sure. We'll wait for you two outside. Just try not to take too long. I'm hungry. We won't, I promise. While Keisuke and I set our bags on a random bench inside the locker room, Aki and Shuichi head outside to wait for us by the gate, thankfully affording us a little bit of privacy. We quickly grab our clothes and other necessities, with me needing to sponge off from Keisuke in regards to the soap, shampoo, bath towel, and yes, sponge. We both get undressed, with me heading into the shower room ahead of Keisuke since I have fewer things to fetch. I get into a random stall, turning on the hot water as soon as I do. The feeling of relief when the water falls on me is indescribable. My muscles scream in a mixture of joy and agony at the sensation. A few seconds after I've gotten in, the door to my stall, which I closed behind me, quickly opens again. I turn around, wide-eyed, to see a naked Keisuke right behind me. What are you doing? We're sharing pretty much all of our bath supplies. It doesn't really make sense for us to be in different stalls. That'd just be a lot of tossing stuff back and forth. I guess, but at least warn me first. Sorry, I didn't think it'd be a problem given that we're, Yeah, I know. That's why I said to warn me first. Coffee time. Alright. Coffee finished. Yeah, I know. That's why I said warn me first. Do you need to get out and grab my own... Do you need to get out and grab my own stall? You're fine. Good. I really don't want to wash my own back. I feel like my muscles would seize up if I tried to reach that far behind myself. That's a good point. Yeah, I don't want to wash my own back either. It's a good thing the shower stalls aren't cramped, otherwise this would be a lot more awkward. They are only made to fit one person, but at least there's enough room for us both to stand without bumping into each other. Since you're soaking yourself first, do you want me to start with your back? Hang on, I need to take care of my front first. I can do that for you too if you want. Really? That'd be nice. Keisuke nods, grabbing his bottle of shampoo and pulling up a good amount of it in his palm. I turn off the shower water for a little while so that the shampoo doesn't get washed away. I shiver for a second at the sudden touch, but Keisuke quickly gets to work rubbing it into my fur, starting with my neck and working his way down to my chest. He diligently rubs me with it, shifting between lathering me with shampoo using the tips of his fingers and kneading my muscles with the palm of his hand. Simply put, I'm in heaven. This is halfway between a shower and a massage, and I'm all for it. Man, that feels great! Your fur might be quite thick, but truth is, your muscles are still plenty noticeable under it. I've never had the opportunity to touch you this much before, so I didn't know just how defined they are. Thanks? You're welcome. Keisuke reaches the area right between my navel and my groin, leaving my neck, chest, and stomach and arms fully coated in a layer of citrusy-smelling bubbles. With a quick groan, Keisuke gets on his knees, continuing to spread the shampoo on my thighs and legs. Seeing him get down like that makes my heart involuntarily skip a beat, and before I notice it, my member starts, reacting. And here I thought you were completely out of energy. Shut up! Look at the position you're in! Of course I'd get like that! I'm flattered that I can make you react like that. Once he's finished soaping me all up the way to my feet, Keisuke squeezes one more scoop of shampoo into his hands and, without warning, wraps it around at my half-erect dick. Wah! He gives the base of it a quick squeeze, pumping it a couple times and fully coating it before getting his hands off of it to continue spreading shampoo over my groin and balls. Suffice to say, despite it taking less than a minute, it's more than enough to get me fully erect. But please warn me before you do that, you dumbass. Relax, it's nothing I haven't done before. Besides, that's one of the areas that smells the strongest if you don't wash it properly. I know that, but a warning would still be appreciated. I'll think about it. Now come on, turn around so I can take care of the other side, big guy. Keisuke playfully taps the side of my waist, leaving me in a mix of embarrassment, annoyance, and disappointment that he didn't take the opportunity to take care of me. Not that I would say that out loud, especially with Aki and Shuichi waiting outside for us. A second, y'all. God forbid them walking in to ask why we're taking so long and seeing something they shouldn't. I'll just stand around awkwardly and try not to be too mortified being naked and boned up in front of Keisuke. Since he's already on his knees, Keisuke finishes lathering up any spots that he missed on the back of my legs before making his way up, not being coy about getting a handful of my ass while he's at it. Yelping at the sudden feeling of his hands rubbing between my cheeks was bad enough, but the feeling of a finger brushing up against that was, you're killing me here, Keisuke! By the way, I kinda wanted to talk to you about something. Sure, what is it? I know I've been staying at your place for a while. I was thinking that I should probably go home after we get back from the tournament. Oh, was that what it was? Now? You want to talk about that now? You just groped my ass and rubbed my hole and you want to talk about that? Jesus fucking Christ, I can't. This is way too much. I've never had mood whiplash quite this bad. I don't want to take advantage of you and your family's hospitality. Besides, the longer I stay away from home, the less I want to go back. I feel like I need to get back before I chicken out entirely. Things won't be pretty if my grandmother ends up sending someone to retrieve me. Sure, that makes sense. I don't even know what to say. I don't think I'm in the right situation to have this conversation. Still, I'm really grateful for all your help so far. I don't know what I would have done without you. I'm sure you would have been fine regardless. Maybe if I'd gone to stay with Alex, but that would have put both of us in an awkward situation. Given that I'm his boss and everything, it would feel like a weird imposition. Weirder than this? Man, your shoulders are really tense. Are you okay? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. But before I go, I'm going to go ahead and give a quick shout out to our lovely bronze tier patrons. Thank you all for all you do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Thank you to our silver tier patron, Cade Silvermoon. Thank you for going a bit above and beyond. It's greatly appreciated. And thank you to our gold tier patron, Amr. You're awesome. We love you. Thank you for subscribing to our ultimate Patreon tier. And anyway, if y'all want to get your names in the credits and get access to our not safe for work videos, it's as little as $5. And if y'all want to get your own customized icon made by L, it's just $15. Just $15. Think of it as a little commission. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!